What's up, fellow fantasy-loving friends? Josh here with RSMP Tabletop, and I'm beyond excited because I get to introduce our second Kill Team battle report. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you, we're still trying to figure this game out. Lots of rules, very complex. You guys killed it in the first video with the comments you left and stuff, so continue it in this video. That's how we'll grow the community. Before we get into it, there's one other thing I got to touch on. This video is only made possible because of 5-Star Games in West Springfield, Massachusetts. So thank you, 5-Star.
I'm Max from RSMP Tabletop. We're here today playing our second battle report of Kill Team. I've got Inquisitorial agents today, and my opponent is Adrian.
Hi, I'm Adrian. I'm going to be playing the crew. We're here on an open table of Volcus, and we're going to be doing the crit op of Secure.
Yeah.
Roll off for deployment.
Let's do it. Gotcha.
All right, you deploying first, or you want me to deploy first?
You deploy first.
All right. First group of 4. A doggo there, a doggo there, the bow guy here, and the birdie dude here.
All right.
Now we got seal orders. Where are you going?
All right. I'm going to drop my Pistolier agent right here. We're going to put my Gun Servitor there. We'll do a Comms Casterkin Trooper here and a Plasma Casterkin Trooper there.
All right. I'm going to go with the cut skin here. Cold blood here. Heavy gunner here. And a warrior right here.
All right. I'm going to drop my Tome Skull right there. My Interrogator agent will go here. Recon Trooper here. And Mystic here.
All right. Long sight is going to go here. Stalker is going to go over here. Pistolier is going to go here. And Kill Broker is going to go here.
All right, I'm going to put my Death World agent here. Actually, we'll go ahead and I'm going to push him a little bit. My Death World agent there. My Penal Legionnaire there. Hotshot Volley Gun Trooper will go here. And my Medic will go right here. All right.
Fantastic. Do you have any equipment to place?
Yeah, I'm going to take 2 ladders, so I'll place those.
All right. Fantastic. I have no equipment. We ready for our scouting phase?
You don't have any equipment?
I have equipment, just nothing to place.
Oh, sure. Oh, yes. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I have universal equipment. I'm taking two crack grenades. I have a trophy, toxin shot, and piercing shots.
Gotcha. I've got crack grenades, the 2 ladders, armor body gloves, and combat knives.
Very nice.
Scouting?
Scouting.
All right. Well, let's scout. I've got mine.
I got mine.
Okay. Equip.
Equip.
All right. Well, I won the initial roll off.
Yep.
So I will choose to have... I'll choose to have you go first.
Okay.
So I'll put my CP at 3. Yours will be at 2. And over to you.
Gonna put my comms device out here.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'll explain my initial, or rather additional equipment. I'm going to take the Inquisitorial Rosette. That is a piece of equipment that gives me the ability to choose a second quarry after I've made an initial quarry during the strategy phase. And
Okay.
I'll explain that when we get to it.
Sounds good. So strategy phase. I'm going to use bound for 1 CP.
Mm-hmm.
So I ignore the first 2 inches of any climb.
Mm-hmm.
Your any strategic plays for you?
I don't think so. I'm just going to sit on it.
Sounds good. First activation.
All right, good game.
Let's go. All right.
good luck, rather. It's not GG yet.
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got to put all my little tokens down.
He is going to stay on conceal
Mm-hmm.
with his first shot. So this is the Kroot long sight.
Oh, I gave you a clear line of sight to a sniper with a silent? That's nasty. I don't know why I did that.
So his Kroot hunting rifle on conceal,
Mm-hmm.
it's heavy, devastating 3, silent, and on the first one I can stay on conceal.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to describe which guy is getting which ability during the strategy phase. This skull will get the defensive aura, and the interrogator agent will get the offensive one. It's not going to matter for the shooting. He's not in range.
All right. So 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. All 4 hit.
It's a lot of hits.
No crits though.
No crits. All right, 2 saves because of the armored body glove. I get to save 1 on 4.
Excellent. So that's going to be 6 damage.
Okay, he's down to 1.
And that's heavy, so he can't do diddly squat.
Okay. And he's still concealed.
Yep.
It's good stuff. I think I'll have the comms fellow give an additional action to my plasma gunner and to my pistolier. And that's all he's doing.
Okay. I am going to take and use this opportunity to do the call the gambit, or call the kill. I should have done it at the beginning. And
Oh, yeah, your leader? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to call the kill, and the kill call is going to be, what's the guy next to the guy next to the
Next to the guy you just shot,
Yep.
or the guy you just shot?
the guy next to the one I just shot.
This is the Penal Legionnaire agent.
All right, I'm going to call the Penal Legionnaire agent.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my bow guy,
Mhm.
and he is going to go move, come right into this little spot here,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to go on to engage
Mm-hmm.
because he's going to be a little rude because you left it open for me, so I'm taking it.
Yep.
He's going to shoot with the Accelerator Voltic arrow, which is 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, 3-5 with blast 1.
Yep.
So against the guy on my right first.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a crit and a hit.
Okay. One save. And I'll block the crit, I suppose, with it.
Okay, so that's going to be 3 damage on him.
3 damage. Okay.
And now for the
4.
now for the blast into the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 3 hits.
3 hits. Okay. I'll CP the 3 there. Fails it. Okay. So I'm down to 2 CP, and he dies. So we'll have the medic activate to save him. So the medic's going to dash over. And we'll just quickly pull that up. So the first time during each turning point that another friendly operative would be incapacitated within 3, you can use it. Okay, so he just dashes over and the guy comes back with 1 wound. He can't be incapacitated for the remainder of the action.
Okay, so I can't kill him for the rest of this turn.
Yep, he's got 1 wound left.
Fantastic.
Is it over to me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, does the medic count as your action? I'm not familiar with medics.
It doesn't. It's just a rule he has. It doesn't require an action point or anything.
Okay, it's the call the medic.
Yeah,
rule.
I think it just occurs. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Still learning medics. I never see them actually work.
Oh, okay.
This was the first time.
So I'll dash my plasma gunner over to here, and then I'll have him run to here, and then shoot back at your guy. He's able to do that because I gave him the additional action point from the comms trooper there. So he's going on an engage order. Although you're supposed to call an engage order before you start moving, or does that?
Yes,
First thing
technically.
you do at the beginning.
The first thing. Okay. Well, going forward then.
Yep.
So we've got 4 shots. I'm gonna overcharge it. So we've got 3 hits. 1 of them is a crit,
Okay.
and it's piercing 1.
Follow up save. I'll save 2 of them.
Okay. So you'll take 4 damage.
4 damage. And that was on
That was on
Okay.
him. Yep.
4 damage. That brings him down to 4 remaining. Well, I don't much care for that. Yes, we can do it that way. Because of pounce. Yep. All right. Because of bound, I'm going to go with him. He's going to go on to an engage order.
Yep.
And so the first 2 inches of any climb don't count. So he goes up and over this for 1, moves forward another 1,
Mm-hmm.
up 3
Mm-hmm.
for 5, and forward brings him right there.
Okay.
And does he have that angle? Yeah.
On the plasma gunner?
Yeah.
He's got the plasma gunner.
All right. So he's going to blast you with his tabaxi thing. 5 shots. Hitting on 4s, piercing 1, and rending. Which I can't remember what rending does. It's going to be 3 hits and
Convert a hit to a critical hit if any criticals are retained. Did you get any criticals?
no.
Okay, so you've just got 3 regular hits.
3 regular hits, piercing 1.
Piercing 1, so I'll drop 1. And am I getting any kind of cover save?
You would not.
I'm not? Okay. No saves. How much damage?
Off of 3, 12.
12? Oof.
If you had been within 1
inch of the terrain.
The terrain.
Gotcha. Yep.
Oh. It would have been -1 hit. Still would have been 8 damage. Because you would have been obscured because my cover line is going over the heavy.
Sure.
Not connected to him. So it still would have been 8 damage. Does 8 damage take him out?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Means I can't get any crits. And I lose 1 die.
All right. No worries. So I think my medic...
So that's 1 guy out.
Gotcha. I'm just going to confirm. I'm pretty sure my medic is down an action point, and so is the guy that he picked up, I believe. Yeah, they are. Can he see? Yeah, the medic can just barely see him, but I think I kind of want to heal this guy instead. So he's going to heal... should I heal the Death Roll veteran? Yeah, we'll just try and heal the Death Roll veteran. So he goes up 4, back to 5.
Oh, I would have had balance. That's the one thing I forgot.
Oh, shoot. Oh, well.
Because I forgot that, but oh well, no big deal.
What, with him?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you got him anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
All right, back to you.
I'm gonna go with the birdie dude. And the bird dude is just gonna come and meet up with his buddy up here. Staying on conceal.
Yep.
And he is going to throw out his bird right in the middle of these 3 guys.
Yeah, I'll move that dice for you. Yep. Back to me?
Yep.
All right. So I will have the Penal Legionnaire run. That's light cover, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have cover from those fellas up there.
Yeah, but they both already gone.
Yeah, I know. I'm just worried about next turn. Well, whatever. I'll have him run up here and then just simply dash behind the cover, and he's going to stay on his conceal.
And even though he doesn't have the I can't shoot him cover, he has the enhanced cover save. So you can retain 2 or retain a crit and still roll 2 dice.
Yeah. Well,
shooting someone in cover like that.
when you're in vantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So it's not as good as people think. I'm going to take and move my pistolier up here. And he's going to stay in conceal right there.
Gotcha. I'll have my Mystic hand a buff to the Gun Servitor.
Okay.
And then he's going to move up and over, and then in. I think he's going to have like 4 inches remaining after he drops in. Is that right?
2 up, 1 forward. So
3 remaining.
3 remaining.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah, with the smaller base size, it's nice because it is just 1 to go past it.
Yeah.
Whereas with the 32s, it can end up being a little bit more punishing.
All right, so I just sent him in there. He's still in his conceal order. Over to you.
All right. Gonna have Doggo come up here.
Alrighty, that's it for you?
That's it for me.
Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna have the gun servitor dash back. I think I can dash him back to here and fire into that guy that's on the engage order up there, right?
Just gotta make sure that you can see him.
Yeah, I believe you can.
Because it's off of his head. So just take off of his head, see if you can see up through the window.
Oh, sorry.
No, wait. No, off of your guy's head.
Yeah, I know, but it's a little easier to measure up because otherwise I'm shooting the laser right at you. So that does hit him in the head.
Okay.
Okay. So he'll be on the engage order, and he was buffed by the mystic.
He will be obscured because you are shooting over a heavy that is more than 2 inches from you.
Mm-hmm. So I don't get crits, so they just count as regular. Is that right?
You don't get crits, and you lose 1 success.
And I lose 1 success. Okay, cool. That's fine because the mystic, I'm just going to confirm this. The mystic does kind of give me an auto success. Guidance. Whenever the selected operative is shooting, fighting, or retaliating, in the roll attack dice step, you can retain one of your fails as a normal success instead of discarding it, or retain one of your normal successes as a critical success instead. So that's pretty nice.
So you have to discard one of your successes, so it'll cancel each other out.
Yeah, basically. So multi-melta, 4 shots. All right, so we've got 2. And then I'll turn this one into a success also.
Nope, because you'd lose it. You turn it into a success and then you lose it because of the obscuring.
Yes, yeah. But otherwise I'd be down to 1.
Yeah. So 2. Piercing.
Piercing 2.
That's what I thought. Yeah. All right, how much damage?
I think there's 6 each.
Yeah, that's a dead dude.
Yep.
That is dead dude. I had a feeling that was coming.
Yeah.
The Malta is my curse. I do not like the Malta. Melta.
Yeah, it's a good gun.
Yep.
Back to you.
All right. So we will leave him on conceal and come on up this way. There we go.
Okay. So I think we're going to activate the Death World Trooper. And he only gets 1 action point because he was revived. And I'll simply have him go up and over the top.
He was alive in 1, and then he came over and said, all right, I did the thing. Can you do the both to the same character with the medic in the same turn?
No, I can heal 2 separate characters with the medic, but I can't heal the same character twice.
Right, but I'm checking, can you revive and heal the guy?
As far as I know.
I think you could.
Let's see.
I thought if you revived them, you couldn't heal them as well.
So, I'll have to read the medic rule first.
Yeah.
The first time during each turning point that another friendly caster can operative would be incapacitated while visible to and within 3 inches of this operative, you can use this rule, providing neither this nor that operative is within control range of an enemy operative. If you do, that friendly operative isn't incapacitated and has 1 wound remaining and cannot be incapacitated for the remainder of the action. After that action, that friendly operative can immediately perform a free dash action, should have done that, but must end that move within this operative's control range. Subtract 1 from this and that operative's APL stats until the end of the next actions, respectively, and if this rule was used during that friendly operative's activation, that activation ends. You cannot use this rule if the operative is incapacitated or if it's a shoot action and this operative would be a primary or secondary target. And then Medikit just says, select 1 friendly caster operative within this operative's control range to regain up to 2d3 lost wounds. It cannot be an operative that the medic... Oh, no, it cannot be an operative that the medic rule was used on during this turning point. So he is actually still at 1. So the medic can't have healed him,
Right.
which I'm actually okay with because
Did you spend a command point to do that, though?
No.
I spent an action point to do that. But I'm actually okay with that because you can't kill him anyway during this
Right.
thing. And I'd rather just keep shooting that guy that you put on the engage order. And I do have line of sight to him. So I'm happy with that, honestly. But I'm still just going to move him. And
It'd
how
be a
much
half
is this?
move.
It's half moves. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So if that's the case, then I'll just move him 3 straight ahead and just keep him tight to the wall. I'm happy with that.
3 would get him over if you wanted to get him inside.
Oh, what a
Yes.
yeah.
2 up, 1 over, and 3 down.
Okay, I'm happy with that. We'll just drop him right in there.
Because you get 2 inches free down.
Yeah. It's a good thing you had me read through that whole thing.
Yeah, it's one of those. I thought there was something tricky there, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it with him. I'm just leaving him open again. He still has his 1 APL I didn't spend.
Yep.
We're kind of out of turn order a little bit because of that, but I'm not sweating that. It's not a big deal.
All right. Gonna
My
do a dash with Doggo. Boom to there.
Yep.
And then Doggo is going to has an 8-inch move, right? Doggo has 8. Yes, 8-inch. So Doggo's going to go an additional 2. And then do I want to get him that far out? Who is left to go?
I haven't activated any of these guys or the skull.
Okay. If he goes there, you're probably not going to have line of sight. So he's going to go right into there.
Okay.
And he's just going to hang out on his conceal order.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's pretty tucked away there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as I said, because this guy apparently did not do the heal, he's got 1 APL left. He blew 1 doing that medic thing. But now I'll have him go onto an engage order and just shoot at your guy who's hanging out over there, the guy that fired the voltaic shot.
Yeah.
And he's just got a regular old hotshot las gun. There we go.
What does it hit on?
Hits on 3s.
Hits on 3s. Okay. Let's see if I. What's the damage?
3-4.
3-4. So if I manage to get 2 crits. No, he's a dead dude. All right. And this dude here, it's going to leave him open in the wind, but it works. He's just going to pop up here and blast down at the.
You're trying to get a shot at the Legionnaire?
Yeah, inside there. I know.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah. I know I'm going through over heavy cover.
I don't know if you can see him. Try and hit him with see if you can hit him with the laser.
Oh, I would just be over here.
Yeah. If you can get the shot, you get the shot. That's fine. Just yeah, you got him there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you hit him. You're good.
All right. And this is him. Do I use the toxin shot? Yeah, we're going to go with toxin. Oh, no, because crits don't matter.
So, quick question for you. Will I be obscured here since I'm within an inch of the same heavy cover that's blocking your shot?
You are obscured, but you do not get a cover save.
Oh, okay.
They changed the rule, so you can get the cover save or you can get obscuring.
Yes.
You choose which one.
Yeah, gotcha. Could you just give me your weapon profile real quick, and then I'll choose?
So this is the Cold Blood using a Kroot rifle, which hits on 3s, 3-4, and I'm using the piercing shot equipment, so it will have piercing 1.
Piercing 1. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do the crits thing. We'll say no crits. I'll
No
take the
crits,
extra.
and I lose. No crits, and I lose a success. And he was the one I called the kill on, so I have balance.
I think you called the kill on the Penal Legionnaire because you fired the voltaic shot into him.
Right, that's right.
You got him anyway. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
Piercing 1.
Oof. Let's see. Yeah, what the heck? We'll CP it. Go down to 1 CP. So the 4 saves because of the armored body glove. And nope, he's dead.
All right. Leaves him in the wind, but he has some armor. He has some stuff where any crit can I get to have it inflict normal damage instead.
Okay, cool. So I think I will activate my interrogator agent.
Okay.
When I activate the interrogator agent, I have to activate the skull at the same time.
Yep.
I'm going to have the skull go 1 inch forward to here. He'll go up the ladder, which is free movement, I think, going up the ladder.
It reduces it to 1 inch.
Reduces it to 1 inch. Okay, thank you. So 1 over, 1 up, and then I get to go 3 more forward. So 1, 2, 3. All right, and he'll stay on conceal, and then I'll activate the interrogator agent. He will run. I think I'll have him just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. And when I do that, you know what? No. I'm sorry. That's not what I'm going to do. When I activate him, I get to choose if I want to swap the aura. I'll swap the defensive aura onto the interrogator agent. And I'm just going to simply move him to right here. Yeah, that works. Okay. And he'll stay on his conceal order. Over to you.
All right. Gonna go with the cut skin.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, cut skin. I think that's his name. Yeah, cut skin. And he's just gonna run across and dash, then run so he can come up and in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've still got that like free jumping thing going on from the
first 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
I get to get for free.
Cool. All right, so this fella here. Actually, I just need to really quickly confirm the range of the aura. I think it's 2 inches on the interrogator agent. I don't want to step outside of it. Yeah, it's 2 inches. Okay. So this guy's just going to traipse around here, be within 2 inches, and on an engage order with line of sight to that guy up there, and he's just going to shoot at him.
Sounds good.
All right, he's going to fire a focus.
I do have light cover.
Okay.
From being on advantage, so
Gotcha.
I get to retain 1 save.
Sure. So we've got a hot shot volley gun. We're going to fire it focused. It's 5 shots with piercing crits 1. No crits though. Only 3 hits.
3 hits. 3 regular hits.
Yep.
So I will retain 1 for the cover save. And I believe I have a 5 up.
You do, I think.
Yeah. Because that's the cut. The 5 up.
Okay.
Saves that.
All right, back to
He
you.
says, not today.
does.
Shoot. Yeah. He's going to come up here. He's going to come here.
Mm-hmm.
And he can see him. And then off of here, he would have his line.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yep.
So the kill broker, he has the pulse weapon.
Just as a heads up, when you fire at this guy, because he's within range of the defensive aura, you get 1 less attack dice.
Awesome. So 3. I can't use the toxin shot because that's the way it is. In the previous edition, the pulse weapon was absolutely amazing. In this edition, they nerfed it. And I whiffed like crazy. I get 1 normal hit.
I think I'm going to be okay here. Oh, no. How much damage?
4.
All right, he's down to, I think he's down to 4. I believe these guys have, yeah, they have 8 starting. He's down to 4.
All right. So it's over to you.
Oh, okay. Neither of these guys are on an engage order, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I wish I had a tape measure. Do you have one hand? Oh, wow. Lifesaver. Yeah, I have some shorty guns here. $12. I mean, we could get up there. We could probably do that. Yeah, what the heck. So this guy here, he's going to dash 3. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, and then it's going to be 1, 2 to get to the edge, 1 up, and then we can go 3 inches in. So, well, actually, this thing's a little easier to read. 3 inches. Okay, cool. And then hopefully I'll be at 12 inches there. And the reason he's able to do this is because I gave him the extra action from the comms trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I should have given you a heads up when I killed that guy earlier. Could you just pop that kill tag down for kill confirmed? I think he was up top there, I believe.
Yeah.
If you don't mind just doing that for me real quick.
Yeah, you've taken out 2 guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There was one other. Yeah, sorry about that.
Him.
And then the other guy was right there.
And there.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to have a tough time getting there. So, yeah, we'll start shooting with the Pistolier agent there. We'll do the overcharged plasma pistol.
Oh, you forgot to roll for your overcharge on the plasma guy.
Let's do it. Yeah. Well, he died anyway, but he made it.
Yeah.
This guy? All right, so we got 1 crit and 2 regular hits.
1 crit and 2 regular hits. So
it's lethal 5, that's why 5.
Yeah. So let's see what I get. Saves 1. So got the 1 save and
So the crit's 5 damage and the regular one I think is 4.
So the crit I'm gonna make do normal. And I block 1. So
just two 4s.
2 4s. He's hanging on at 1 health.
All right. Over to you.
And did you overcharge on that?
I did, so we'll roll that. Fails. So he's going to take... Oh, no, he takes an amount based on how much he failed by. I think it's 2 or something. Hang on, I'll just quickly look this up.
Yeah, they changed it because it did used to be you rolled to see what it was, but it's some weird thing now.
It's based on the amount that you fail by.
Yep.
So let's see. Yeah, hot. It's it's double the amount you failed by. So he's taking 4 damage. So he's down to 3. That's no good for me. All right, over to you.
All right. There's no way I'm getting that range, so we're just gonna do. Oh, right, you can do that. He's just gonna hang out right where he is, so he's just gonna activate and be done.
Okay.
So I am done. Activate it out.
Activate it out. Okay. All right, I think this is my last guy here. So I'm just trying to think. Either I want to get greedy and try and take that guy out, or start moving the recon trooper up on the objective. But that objective is like not very well covered, and if I grab it, it seems like it'd be easy to kill me off of it. So for that reason, I think I'm just gonna have him run across here, and I think I can hopefully get a shot on you. Let's see. Here, I'll just put this guy down just to kind of confirm. Yep, I got it.
We can do this.
He does have it if he's there.
Yeah, he will be going over at least one thing of heavy.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a tough shot.
So he'll have light cover from being up on vantage, and it's going through obscuring because there's intervening heavy between both of us outside of 2.
Okay. 2 hits.
2 hits. I will retain 1 from cover. Save another. Oh, there were only 2 hits.
Yeah, you're good.
So he's good.
All right, that's the turn, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So we're going to turning point 2.
Turning point 2. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage to see who's got initiative. I got a 3.
All right.
As much as I'd love to have the CP, I gotta take it. I'm taking initiative.
Taking initiative. So I'll go to 3 CP.
I'm good. Up to 2.
Okay.
Um,
So does that mean you declare your strategic ploy first if you're using one?
yes. Yep. And I'm just deciding if I'm going to continue with that or not.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Do you have any?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 command point to delay this guy's activation for D3 activations. And it's gonna get it delayed by 2. So you have to move 2 guys before you can do anything with him.
So I'm just curious, it doesn't have to be somebody that the guy can see?
No, it's just any of your operatives.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And also during the strategic ploy phase, I have to declare my skull and interrogator agent's ability. So I'm going to say this guy's defensive aura and this guy's going to be the offensive aura.
Oh, okay.
Taking your bird back.
I have to. I have to kill him before I get that back. Okay. I got my game plan.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate this guy first.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to give him an additional APL.
Mm-hmm.
And because he's definitely within range thanks to the beacon. So I'm doing that with the Crew Tracker. And he is using his support ability to give this guy here an extra APL. And with the other APL, he is going to throw down his birdie bird here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that.
So I think I'll have my Penal Legionnaire dash 3 to here. and then run over the top and then inside. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 inches, and then 3 remaining. Gets him. Whoops. Gets him onto the objective. Okay.
Okay.
Or gets him near. I'm not trying to actually hold it with him. The Mystic's going to hold it later.
Yep. Given that situation, I'm going to take and activate the long sight. And the long sight is gonna go ahead and blast the medic.
Okay. It looks like I'll be obscured because I'm within an inch of the terrain that's obscuring me.
So that would be if my line crossed the obscuring terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And from where I am, his line would not actually cross the obscuring terrain.
Can he? But he can't see me from that part of his base, can he?
So you draw your tracking line, your targeting line from any part of the base, you get your visibility off of the head. So he can see you, and then you draw your targeting line.
Is obscuring determined based on the head or based on
targeting lines?
Targeting line. Okay.
Yep. If it crossed and you were outside of 2, then you would be obscured. In this case, you're within 1, you would have cover. So you can retain one cover save.
I'm happy with that.
So he is hitting on 2s, devastating 3.
Mm-hmm.
So all 4 hit.
Yep. And you said I can retain 1.
You can retain 1.
So roll these 2. And how much damage does this do?
3/3.
3/3. So you'd be doing. So I saved 1 and I retain. Oh shoot! Did I just roll 2 dice there? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I succeeded 1, and then I can.
And you retain 1.
I retain 1.
So it's 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, thank you. I was trying to work out if he was going to die or not. If I needed to try a CP reroll. I'm happy to just take the damage.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And that was from him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And I'm just trying to remember it's heavy, so now I can't move or anything, and leave myself in the middle of no man's land.
Yeah.
Hellhole.
Inches away. I kind of want to just kill a guy, right? So let's just have him run to the edge, and he's going to fire at him.
Sounds good.
I will supercharge again with the plasma pistol. Probably overkill, but yeah, that's overkill. So we've got 2 crits and 2 hits.
Okay, and piercing 1 or
piercing 1.
Piercing 1. We're on the same level, so that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. All right. That does nothing. So he is a dead dude.
Confirm. Yeah. No, I did remember it this time, yeah. I know it was bubbling up. It was bubbling up. I was about to do it.
Going to use the Kroot Warrior here. He's using his Kroot Rifle, which is 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. However, I am going to use the Toxin Shot, which he gets to use for free, which gives him gives him lethal 5s.
Okay.
So
you'll get 1 less shot into. Sorry, who are you firing into? Oh, him. No, yeah, no. Go right ahead. Sorry, I just assumed you were going to be shooting over here for some reason.
No, he doesn't have a line of sight there.
Oh, okay.
He's like, you just killed my dude.
Yeah, I think the pistolier is not long for this world.
It was one of those. I was thinking about possibly using the vengeance for the Kinband, but he's got such low life that I'm not that concerned as long as I don't whiff this roll. So that's going to be 2 crits.
Yeah, he seems pretty dead.
Wow.
Are you hitting on 3s as well, though?
Huh? No. Because it's the Kroot rifle on him, so he hits on 4s.
Oh, wow.
We just had a rockin'. I should have CP rerolled one of those.
Jeez.
So
And that was him that fired?
that was
there?
him that
Okay.
fired,
Gotcha.
and he is going to he's gonna craftily retreat.
That's a good idea.
So he's going down there.
So we don't have anybody. There's nobody else that's visible, really, that's got on an engage order. That's the only one right there, pretty much.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he was stupid.
I wonder, can a medic heal himself, right? Is that a thing they can do?
I don't know.
Let's see. This is something I've wondered for a while, but let's just read the rule and see if anything...
If it says other,
Yeah.
then no. If it says friendly,
It says friendly.
he's friendly to himself. He could heal himself.
Okay, good to know.
That is my understanding of how that wording works.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right, so then he's just going to heal himself and then fire back at your, what is he, the Farstalker? Is that what he is?
He is the long sight.
The long sight. They have funny names. So he'll heal himself for 3, 4. So he goes back up to 6, and then he's going to fire into the long sight. That's good shooting. So we got 3 regular and a crit. It's a 3-4 hotshot las gun.
All right. That's 1 save. So I take a crit and 3 hits.
Crit and 3 hits would be 4, 3, 3, 3 for damage.
I take a crit and 2 hits.
Crit and 2 hits. So 4, 3, 3. So 10 damage.
10. Dead dude. Which puts you up to having taken out 4 of my guys. You got your marker thing.
Yeah, I'm down. I think I'm down 2. I'll grab this guy, leave him up here, actually.
And I started with 12, so you currently have 1 on the kill op.
Okay.
And we're going to do this. This guy here, he's going to dash up here onto that and pop it to secure it.
Okay.
So the cut skin just secured the objective in my territory.
Gotcha. So I'll have my comms trooper activate and give an additional action point to my recon trooper and to my interrogator agent, I suppose. Well, yeah, we'll do that. Back to you.
All right. Yeah, we're going to do it this. We're going to go here. He's going to activate the kill broker. And he's just going to pot shot the hot shot lasgun guy again.
All right, just a heads up. He's still within my defensive aura here, so you'll get 1 less shot.
And you kept him as defensive?
Yeah, because this guy, the skull, he's not in range of anybody.
Okay. That's going to be 2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit. How much damage are these?
4-5.
4, 5. Okay. So I gotta save him if I can. I'll CP 1. Yeah, I want a 50-50. So yeah, I'll block the crit. And I take 4.
Yep.
Yep, so I'm down to 1 CP.
And he's dead.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, never mind. All right, you know what? Take C backsies. I'm not spending the CP because there was no way to save him. That's why I got to look at the table state. So who was that shot that?
This was the kill broker.
Him right there.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
He's doing everything he can to stay just outside of where the 1 inch so that he gets obscurity from the heavy cover.
Gotcha.
Oh, actually, that was just one AP with him, so I have another. I can move him back.
Dash.
further.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to have the Mystic just run onto the objective and then secure it. And that'll be it for him.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it because that's the game plan.
You gotta. I mean, he's
got it.
He's ready to pop.
Doggo
Mm-hmm.
is gonna charge him.
Ooh, a little charge action.
Charge him, and the Doggo has 4 attacks, hitting on 3s with rending 3/4.
Okay.
And what do you have?
I've got combat dagger.
Well, you're dead.
I'm dead.
Yep, because I get to use the first one, and the first one is going to do 4 damage.
All right. You got me.
Doggo did his job. Better than usual.
Yeah. Well, I'll see if I can zap him now. So yeah, the servitor is within 3 of another operative, so he gets to get his 2 APL. He'll dash 3 to here, and then he's going to shoot the doggo.
All right. Doggo will get his light cover save from being on the vantage point.
Gotcha. So it's 4 shots, hitting on 4s, piercing 2. He's dead.
Yes, he is.
That was that was 21. That was 27 damage. I mean, you know, you get your save or whatever, but
It's piercing 2.
yeah.
I can retain 1 or roll 1. He's dead no matter what.
Yeah, you're either very dead or extremely dead.
It's a matter of which version of dead does he want to be. Who do you have left to go?
The interrogator agent and the recon trooper.
Interrogator agent and recon trooper. Okay. I'm gonna activate him, and he's gonna go up through the door. I am activating the pistolier. He's gonna go forward to the door and dash through for 1 to get him just there. And he's still on conceal.
Okay. So I'm going to. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to say I still have to activate the skull, but he activates with this guy at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do that now. So I'll activate him. When I activate him, I can choose to flip his profile.
Yep.
I'm going to flip it to. Actually, no, it's going to remain offensive defensive rather, because I can't get in range for the other aura to work. So what I'll do is I'll move 3 with a dash to use up my first extra APL. And then if I go 6 to here and I just sit him right here, I can fire over the top of that. You don't get any cover or anything, right?
No, I would not.
Okay. So that's what we'll do.
But I will shoot you first.
Okay.
Because that is the pistolier's shtick.
I'm happy with that. Let's do it.
All right. So the pistolier is shooting. He gets to shoot the focused, so it's 8-inch range. Definitely got the 8-inch.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. What's the maximum range of his weapon? What's the maximum range of his weapon?
8 inches.
Could I just not get within 8 inches of you and just shoot you for free?
If you get outside of one of that, then you will be in obscurity.
Oh, that's like a special rule?
That's how obscuring works. If you're outside of 1 inch of the heavy cover.
Okay,
then you'd be.
So let me ask you this. If I stood like here outside of 8 inches.
You wouldn't have a shot.
I wouldn't have a shot?
No.
Like here?
Over there you would have a shot.
I'd have a shot and you wouldn't get to fire back.
If he's outside of 8.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try and make that happen.
But if you go from here, you would cross. No.
No, I don't think there's anything there.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, I think I'll do that instead. Sorry, I didn't realize he had like such a short range for that ability because it's pretty.
What's
easy
your
to avoid.
range?
It's 12.
Ah.
Yeah. So I'll just do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It's worth the trade to leave myself open if it means I can avoid a shooting activation from you.
Mm-hmm.
So the old interrogator, I don't shoot him too often. His gun's not bad though. So hitting on 3s, 2-4, lethal 5. We got 2 crits.
2 crits. 2 crits.
Nice. All right, back to you.
So.
Oh shoot, sorry, I have to activate this guy at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm just gonna have him like pretty much just drop down and stand here.
Okay. Yeah, that's the game plan. So he's gonna dash up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's going to use gather.
Oh, the Crude Hound, yeah.
The little Kroot Hound. He gets to use gather, which allows him to move 8, his normal move.
Mm.
So he gets his normal move of 8, which gets him well over there. And he gets to perform a mission action for free with that.
Mm.
So he is going to secure that. And then he gets to finish any move that he had left. So, but there's no one else there really to worry about. So,
Okay.
Yeah, he'll hang out like that.
How many wounds do the Crude Hounds have versus like the regular guy there?
The hounds have 7.
They have 7, and the regular ones have.
Depends. Most
Well,
of
this
them
guy's
have
dead.
8. The Pistolier has
Yeah.
8.
He has 8. Okay. All right. I think. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and try shooting the. Well, let's see the Crude Hound. How far away is the Crude Hound? Like, am I worried about getting charged? Right? Is that a concern? What's his charge distance?
10.
10. Oh, I am concerned about that. Okay. So he'll move up to just like within 2 inches of him, basically.
Okay.
I just want to stay within his aura range. So I'll fire the hot shot las gun into the Crude Hound.
Okay.
We got 3 hits and 1 crit.
All right. All safe.
Not bad.
Kroot Hound says, not today.
Okay, that's me activated out.
All right. I have one guy remaining back here, and he's just going to move through the door here and plant a beacon.
Okay.
So my attack op is plant beacons. I plant a beacon, get 1 VP.
Gotcha. And that's your tack, you said, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So for the crit op on secure, I'll get 1, and it looks like you're going to get 2.
You never tapped it.
I did with the Mystic.
Oh, you did with the Mystic. Gotcha. So I'll get 2. You get 1.
Mm-hmm.
How many have I killed at this point?
You killed 4.
And you started with
12.
12. So
Well, you know what, though? The skull I don't think counts for purposes of...
right. So you'd be at 11. So 4. I have 2 from kill op, and you have killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you also have 2 from kill op.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm sitting on 0 for tack op. I'm not getting these things here. Okay, let's roll for turning point 3, right?
Yep. That'll be a 6.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat. Yeah.
I think the only smart thing to do here is take it.
You're going to take it?
Initiative. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll go to 3
Gotcha.
And I am going to spend one and use cutthroats. So all of my melee weapons have an extra attack.
Okay. Sorry, real quick. What's the charge range of the Pistolier? And does he own any decent melee weapons?
The Pistolier has squat diddly for melee, and his charge range would be 8.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. So in the strategy phase, I'm going to spend 2 command points to delay the Crute Hound's activation by 2 activations. And that's probably all I need to do. I don't think I got to go crazy beyond that. Yeah, that's fine. Good with that.
Your Pistolier would have got to shoot back even if he's concealed?
Yes.
Yeah, because he can still see me. I was on an engage order.
No, I know, but I thought he had to be on an engage to shoot back.
Once per turning point, when an enemy operative is, if this operative is ready, you can interrupt. If you do so...
Yeah, but see, you weren't ready. You were in cover. I don't think you would have shot back. Is that what ready means?
No, ready just means that you have APL.
Yeah.
And you haven't been
Oh, yeah. I thought, okay. Gotcha. Perfect.
Oh, wait, but did he have APL if he moved through the wall or whatever?
No, he wouldn't have. Shoot, yeah. Yep.
Well, whatever. It's a little stinky. I would have liked to still be over there, but I'm not going to worry about it.
Put yourself over there. You absolutely would have been able to be there.
I mean, how much shooting do you even have left over here? Like, is there any shooters behind there or anything?
He can shoot.
Yeah, I guess it really wouldn't have changed anything. Yeah, I'll just put myself there, because here was the plan. The 9 inches of movement I gave those guys was to run over here.
Yeah.
So I'll just put them there. It doesn't really affect the game state too much. I think that's fine.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Because the saves were the saves.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about it.
The question becomes now.
Just stand up, right?
So the Crute Hound is I can't do anything with.
Yeah, he's stuck for 2 activations.
All right, I'm going to activate one to engage. And he is going to use Toxin Shot. And he is going to use Salvo, which means I can shoot both of those guys.
Okay. And just a heads up, I'm still just leaving him on defensive aura.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be 3 shots, hitting on 3s, lethal 5s. So a lethal and a normal into the aura guy.
Yep. Lethal and normal. Okay, so how much for the lethal?
That's going to be 4.
4. That puts him down to 4.
And then into the last guy. It's on 3s. Yep. So another lethal and normal.
Okay. And I'm sorry. Am I retaining a save or something here for the cover? What's my benefit here? I'm still not great with cover.
So you're within 1. You can retain a cover save.
Okay, thanks.
But you chose to roll them, so.
Oh yeah.
Was that all saves or?
No, only this one saves.
Okay, so 4 damage.
Gotcha.
For his second APL, he is going to pop out the door. There we go.
Okay, so you still have to activate 1 more before you can do the Hound.
Correct.
I'm going to activate the Mystic and... Oh, no. He's just out of... Well, I could just move up, though, because I'm still securing. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we've secured it from last turn. You don't have to do it again.
So the Mystic will just go to here. Get within range of the Servitor. And then the Mystic will buff the Servitor. And then send it back to you.
Gonna go with him. And he is going to go into this guy.
Yep.
Balanced. He can't use the toxin shot because it was already used. So he's going to use the piercing shot.
Who's shooting into who?
The tracker is shooting into
My interrogator agent.
the interrogator agent.
Yep.
And I have accurate 1 because I'm 2 inches above on vantage, so I will retain 1 and get another hit.
Okay. So I'll retain a cover save for being in cover. Actually, no. So I'm behind heavy cover. Is that right?
Correct. So you get to
And
retain.
you're on vantage.
Yep.
So I get to retain 1.
Correct.
Okay. I don't know why it's escaping me now. So 2 saves.
At least I think that's how heavy cover works.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another refresher. I know it's not that complicated, but it takes a few games to hammer it in.
Obscuring, I understand now. Cover with heavy is the one I'm still a little foggy on. I know if you're within 1, you have cover, but I don't know exactly how that one rolls out.
Okay. Well, I'll activate the servitor. He's within 3 inches of the comm, so he'll get 2 APL. I think I might as well use both APL, so I'll dash up just to get a little closer here. And then, but then again, if I dash up, then in the following turn, like, I don't have anybody near him to keep giving him. Well, I guess the medic could run over. It, like, hardly matters. Whatever. I'll just have him fire. So the mystic did buff him with guidance. So he'll get to either retain a fail or turn a success into a crit. I think I'm going to turn this into a... Well, no, let me think. So it's piercing 2. It's piercing 2. Yeah. So I'm just going to turn it one of the normals into... Or one of the failures into a success. So we've got 3 normal successes, and it's piercing 2. So I don't.
What's the damage?
So it's 6 minimum.
6.
6, or sorry, it's 6, 7. Basically, it's 6. And then the upper one is Dev.
Yeah, he's
4 with 3 is the base. So it's like either 6 or 7.
He's dead. There is no stopping that.
Yeah. And then I'll throw a little token down for him, and then back to you. I'm gonna just keep hitting this terrain. That multi-melta doesn't play around, does it?
No, it doesn't. Yes, that's what we're doing. Gonna spend 1 CP on Vengeance for the Kinband. So because the multi-melta killed the dog,
Yes.
now all my weapons against him have Relentless.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Farstalker Kinband gonna pop up here. And he is going to blast him.
Yeah, blast away.
4 shots. Hitting on 4s, Relentless. And we'll re-roll those 3. Two regular hits.
Okay. So I'll retain 1. I'm in cover. 1 gets through. How much?
4 damage.
4 damage. That puts him to 7. Servitor's got a little bit extra juice in him.
Yep.
All right, back to me.
Yep.
Okay. So I will. He has yet to shoot. Is that right?
No, he was the first one to shoot.
Oh, he was the first one to shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And he's not activated. You got some.
He did. He activated.
He did. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
You got so many little guys over there.
I got just 1, 2, 3 guys left to go.
And they're all decent with ranged weapons, or what's their deal?
1 decent with range and 2 with melee.
Okay. I guess I'll have the comms trooper give an additional action point to each of these guys, and then pass it back to you.
Okay. I'm going to have this guy in here throw out a beacon. Right here for 1 VP.
Okay.
What inside his control range right there. So that's him. Back to you.
Who'd you activate?
I activated the Crute Warrior that's hiding out under there.
Oh, this guy's got a 32 mil base. So that would be
2 inches to go over.
so I would only have like 2 inches left by the time he gets to the other side.
Yeah.
Does that sound right? Okay. So we would end up like here. And then I could dash him 3. And that would get him within control of the Penal Legionnaire. And then I can use his medic heal because it's 0 APL to use that.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so that'll heal him for 4, which would put him back to full health.
Cool.
All right, back to you.
And who's left to go on your side?
The Penal Legionnaire, the Skull, and both of these.
Okay. All right. I'm going to activate the cut skin here.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, there's a door right here.
Yeah.
So he's just going to come through and throw a beacon out on your side
Okay.
for another VP.
Gotcha. Okay.
And he's just getting tucked in.
Sure. So I'll have my
And he's still on conceal, so
yeah.
on conceal within 1 of that.
Yep. So I'll have my interrogator agent move 3 to here. And then 6 to... Oh yeah, that gets him plenty far. He's just going to stand right there. And then he'll be able to fire at that guy. Because he's got his bonus APL from the comms trooper.
Okay.
So 4 shots. 2 hits. It's not a lot of damage. I think it's like 2-4 or something. I'll pull it up.
No save.
Well, it's only 4 damage, so
4 damage?
pretty sure. I'll tell you in 2. Yep. Yeah, just 4 damage. 4 damage total.
4 damage total.
Yeah.
And that's on the cut skin, so that'll leave him at 4.
Yep. And I need to now activate the... when I activate him, I get to pick the thing or whatever. He's still just staying on defensive, and the skull's staying on offensive. And then I'm going to activate the skull because I have to activate him at the same time, and he's just going to scooch way up tight up against the inside of that wall there.
Okay.
Back to you.
All right. It's... So you just have your...
My recon trooper and my penal legionnaire.
Fantastic.
Don't say that. You're making me sweat.
Yep, that's the idea. So I'm going to go with my Crute Stalker, and he's going to use a stealth attack, which I should have just enough to get there. Yep. So he comes right up just inside the control range.
Oh, no.
And he gets to whack you. So that would be 5 attacks, but because of your last one, it's 4 attacks. So hitting on 3s, balanced, and rending.
I think he's dead.
Yes, very dead.
Yeah, he's very dead.
Because not only do I whack you, I get to whack you with a second one.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
So the penal legionnaire, I think I'm just going to have him charge that guy. It looks like you're within range, right?
oh yeah.
Okay. So he'll do that. He's going to get up tight there. And then I think the skull, the skull is close enough to the guy and to my own guy that I'll get a bonus attack.
Okay. So the cut skin, I have 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, ceaseless, and lethal 5.
Okay.
Ceaseless lets you reroll one of anything, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha. Okay, so because I'm fighting into a wounded guy, I get to reroll anything. That's just the Penal Legionnaire's ability. Okay. How many wounds do you have left? 4?
Huh?
Do you have 4 wounds left on that guy? This fella? So I'll just whack you for 5 damage from the chainsword.
Nice. Nice. How many dice did you discard as fails?
1.
1. So you take 1 point of damage for that due to his vicious duelist.
Just down to 6.
I thought he only had 5.
I healed him fully with the medic.
Ah, gotcha.
All right. Oh yeah, and I forgot he's now on an engage order as well.
That would have been a dead dude for you if it wasn't that I was on 4 wounds.
Yeah.
But now for my retaliation, or for my counterattack, I'm going to take Bird Boy here, Tracker, and shoot him.
Sounds good.
And the Tracker is 4, sitting on 4s. I've already used Piercing. I've already used Toxin, so it's just straight up.
Looks good.
But he's the one I did call the hunt on, so I would have balance, but everything's hit. So that's that.
So did you get any crits?
No.
Okay, so I'll just block 2.
Block 2, so you take 6.
It just kills him.
Yep.
All right, back to me.
Yep.
Okay, so this guy. So I really want that confirmed kill, but I don't think I can take it if you're within range of it. Is that right?
If it is within my control range, we would be contesting it.
Yeah, no enemy operatives are within that friendly operative's control range. Oh wait, no. If a friendly operative controls, but I don't control it unless
You have more APL.
Oh, okay. So it works like an objective. You can contest it? Okay, cool.
As far as I understand it.
I could see that. I don't know. So we'll go 3 inches this way with a little dash. And then I'm going to run him 6 to stay just outside of your range, your control range, and shoot you.
How?
Oh, are you talking about my APL limit?
Yeah.
He has 3 because I comms him. I comms him and the interrogator.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I'll throw 4 shots, just a regular hot shot las gun. 4 hits, 1's a crit. It's 3/4 damage.
3/4 damage. I will save 1, and next is final turning point, right?
Yeah.
So if I save the 1, how much damage does it do?
So I've got 4 going. I've got 4 successes going through, right?
Yeah.
This one's 4. These 3 are 3. You've got 1 for this, so that's -3, -3, so that would be 7 damage.
7 damage.
If you get the other success on the reroll.
Yeah. And he has 8.
Yep. So you have a 33% chance of just saving him, right?
Yep. Nope. I'm gonna let him go.
Okay.
Potentially a bad plan, but that's what I got.
Okay. So at the end of the round, is that the end of the round? Do you have any more activations?
I have no more activations. That's the end of the round. I'll skill or 2 for the 2 points that I still have secured.
Yep. So I'll get 1 for my attack up there.
And 1 for your crit up.
1 for my crit. You're going to get two for your crit.
And I should have a total of 3 for my attack.
Attack. Put you at 3.
And how many have I killed now? 5. So not quite there. I need to kill 2 more for the kill grade.
Mm.
So
On to the next round.
next round, rolling up. I got a 5.
I think you beat me every single time.
I think so.
In game 1, Rob lost every single initiative roll, but still won.
That's fine.
In this situation,
Oh, shoot. I think I accidentally left his health dice. He's at... Oh, yeah, it's right there. He's at 4.
yeah. I think I have to take it. Yeah, I absolutely have to take it.
Take what?
Take the initiative.
Oh, sure. So that puts me at 4.
Puts me at 2.
Now I'm like, oh, well, do I do it again? Do I slow you again? I don't really know. It's expensive.
Because now it would cost you 3, right?
Yeah. Who do we got? We got a little guy over there.
We got the little pistolier there.
Mm-hmm.
Got the kill broker here, warrior in here, tracker here.
Gotcha. Okay. I think, what the heck? Well, first of all, are you doing anything in the strategy phase?
No.
No? Okay, so I will freeze him. I just like
Freeze who?
him, the kill broker.
Kill broker?
Yep. I just like doing it. 3 activations.
All right.
And then, do I want to spend any more? I'll spend 1 on Corey for him.
Which does what?
So Corey, ceaseless. So everybody has ceaseless into him.
Into him. Okay.
Yeah. And that's it.
All right. We're going to pop through the door here
Mm-hmm.
and blast him in his face.
Uh-oh.
4 attacks hitting on 3s, ceaseless, and lethal 5.
Mm-hmm.
So ceaseless means I can reroll any and all, right?
I think that's relentless. Ceaseless, I believe, is well, I just had it open. I'll tell you in one moment. Oh yeah. So you can reroll any of your attack dice results of 1 result. So like all 2s or all 1s or something, but it looks like you got a mix there. So
yeah. So I hit on 3s, so we'll reroll the 1. Of course. So 2 hits.
2 hits. Man, I wish I had a CP left over. Maybe I don't need it. Nope.
Oh. And that's all he has. So he's done.
Okay.
That was not what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I should have gone with the blades, but that was a bad plan.
What? So what kind of cover is this guy going to be getting from me? Your bird fella there.
Right there,
Yeah, assuming this guy's firing at him.
he would have light cover.
Light cover. Okay, so you retain. save.
Well, I could choose light cover or obscuring because you'd be shooting over the terrain there.
Okay. You know, it's fun. I'm kicking myself because I said I didn't need to move this guy, but now I shouldn't have moved him because I would have been cute to get a shot on that guy with the multi-melted. Now he's outside of range. Like I don't get the double APL until I move somebody near to him. So I gotta kind of take a risky shot and see if I can just hopefully pop him before you get to fire back. I guess it'll be with him because otherwise he might not get to activate. So it's risky. It's probably not going to work, but we'll send it. 4 shots.
You're going to shoot who with who?
I'm going to shoot the bird guy with my recon trooper. Oh, wait, but I should secure the objective first because he's not going anywhere. So I'll do that, and then I'll shoot.
Okay.
That's not good.
So you discard one.
So 1 successful hit.
1 successful hit.
Yeah, after the discard.
All right. And Birdie has no wounds on him. What's the damage if I don't get a single?
3, you're fine.
Yeah, 3 damage onto the Birdie dude.
Yeah, you're good.
On to Tracker Man. Tracker Man has 6 remaining, if I remember correctly. No, 5. 5 remaining. And now I don't have that annoying loss of a die.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot! I made it my Corey. I forgot to do the reroll.
Okay, gonna go with him. Gonna give this dude down in here +1, and then we're gonna shoot your dude.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give him
The recon trooper down there.
recon trooper, and
Sorry, who's taking that shot? Is it, you said it was the bird guy?
bird guy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I want to do piercing or lethal 5s. I think piercing is the way to go. Make it harder for you to save.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 3 hits.
Sounds like he's dead. So, you were getting obscuring from me. Am I getting obscuring from you, or am I?
No,
am I getting...
because I'm on vantage, so I don't count the heavy cover of the same vantage.
That's what you were using for. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So, I think I'm dead. Yeah. What's the? I mean, it's definitely more than. Yeah.
Normal hits are 3.
Yeah, you got me. All right. Cool.
All right. So that's 6 dudes dead. Right?
I think it might be more. 7.
7. Awesome. So I go up to 3 on my kill grade.
All right.
And that's him. Yeah, because I gave him the APL and I shot. So that's him.
I guess I'll have the servitor. Do you have anybody within range of 2 that could resecure that? Objective 2, I mean. Like, there's not anybody behind there. I think that was your last guy over there. The little.
He's back there, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the trophy, so I could give him an extra APL and he could get there.
He could. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So I think I'll just have to fire. I'll have to fire the multi-melt and hope I can take him out. Darn. I slightly misplayed that because if only I had the extra move on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. So we'll just shoot and see what happens. I could swap my Corey to him, and then I feel like I should do that just to deny you a few points. Yeah, let's do that.
What allows you to swap the Corey?
So it's my Inquisitorial Rosette equipment. Once per battle, when a friendly Inquisitorial agent's operative is activated, if you use the Corey strategy during this turning point, you can use this rule. If you do, you can select a new enemy operative to be your Corey till the end of the turning point.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I was just trying to remember if you had already used it.
No, not yet. That was the first time I'd even used Corey.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to do it because it just feels valuable to kill him. Yeah, that was worth it because now I get to re-roll the 2s. Right? I think it's ceaseless. I know it's crazy. I have to look this up more than once. Yeah. Okay.
I have to double check them all the time.
Oh, that was worth it.
Yeah. Because it's piercing 2.
Piercing 2. Yeah.
What's the damage on the normal?
6 and then 3 devastating 4.
So you just did 4 damage, and at most I can save one of them. He's dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
What the heck? We'll put another one of these down. Not that it matters. Maybe I should run like 5 Sisters of Silence with swords if I'm going to be taking kill confirmed. Try and get in there.
Ooh. Can you give someone more than 1+1 APL? If it's from 2 separate sources?
I don't see why not, unless, I mean, I've never heard of that restriction.
Can you get there even with that? So you could go through the door.
Can you use the same action twice? Like, how is he getting that far?
That's what I'm checking. 6. We'd get him here. 3. Get him there. So that's that. And then 3. Did not quite get there. Dang. Okay. So that doesn't matter. So you're gonna activate my last guy here.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna come out over to here.
Yep.
And throw a beacon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2, 3 on my side and 1 over there. So grand total of 4 from that.
Okay.
So that was. Did he need to go that far? No, he did not need to go that far. So he needed to just be here. I'm going to throw the beacon out. But he's the. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to shoot the mystic.
Okay.
Or how much health does he have left?
And the Mystic is full. He's got 7.
7. Okay. And he's the warrior, so he gets to use the piercing shot for free. So 4s, hitting on 4s, piercing 1.
Well, that's not too scary.
No, that was useless.
No, I still take a little damage. How much?
For the regular, 3.
3. Okay. 10 to 4. The Mystic is going to buff the medic with the guidance,
Okay.
and then the Mystic will shoot back and shoot your guy.
Okay. You put yourself back up to full
Why is that?
because I only had 1 hit go through,
Mm-hmm.
and it's obscuring. We're both more than 2 inches away from that heavy cover, so you'll be firing obscured as well.
Oh, so I'd get to retain. So I would get to retain that one you got through. You're saying?
No, I would have to discard it.
Oh, you're sorry. Okay, cool. Well, I'll have my as I said, my Mystic fire back. My Mystic, funnily enough, gets to ignore cover because he's got Seek.
It's not ignore cover in this case.
Well, yeah, it's like that.
No, Seek removes cover. It doesn't remove obscuring.
That sounds right. Let's see.
It can remove heavy
operative-
cover, or Seek gets to remove heavy cover. It doesn't ignore obscuring.
Oh yes, you're right. Yeah, it's only for, they can't use it for terrain if they're on a conceal order. It's a different. Yeah, you're right. And if it's on Seek Light, they can't use light terrain for cover.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So you're still firing in obscured.
Firing it obscured. Gotcha. Oh, so that doesn't.
So you lose your crits and 1 success.
Okay. Well, it's a very bad gun regardless. So. I don't think there's any hits either. Oh, actually, no. This guy hits on 2s. That's funny. So 2 hits.
2 hits. No saves. How much damage?
2.
2 damage total.
2 each. 2 each. Sorry.
2 each. So that would put him to 4. And he will counteract.
All right.
And shoot you again. And he gets to use the piercing shot. So
Gotcha.
that's a little better.
Yeah, that's better.
That'll go. That goes away, and 2 hits.
Yep. So piercing.
Piercing 1. But your mystic says, I'm not going anywhere.
Nope. Okay. So I think I'll have the comms trooper just pop over the other side so we can get a good shot at you and fire.
Okay. He will still be obscured.
Yep. So 2 regular and a crit. 3/4 is the profile.
2 regular and a crit.
Yeah.
Well, 3 regular, and
Yep,
one of
yes,
those goes
yeah.
away.
Yep. So just down to 2.
2 regulars. And I save them.
Cool.
Was that your last guy?
I still have just the medic and the skull technically, but well, I'll do something interesting with the skull in a second, probably. So go ahead.
All right. So big boy here will shoot down at the injured medic for his retaliation.
Well, he's not injured, but yeah.
Oh, it was the mystic
It was
that I managed
Mystic,
to injure,
yeah.
and I have no shot on the mystic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mark it. How much damage did you do to the mystic again?
You said he had 4 left.
4 left. Okay.
I will retain 1 from accurate from being up high. And hitting on force. 1 more hit, so 2 hits.
2 hits. Onto the
The medic.
Both fail.
So that'll be 6 damage.
6 damage down to 2. All right. Was that a regular or was that a counteract?
That was a counter.
That was a counteract. Okay, cool. All right. So now hopefully no one else can shoot the medic, right? I don't think.
No.
Okay. So what I'm going to try and do is when I activate the skull. So I think he's just like stuck. I can't change it. So he's still just in the offensive, which is what I wanted anyway. So we'll dash him. Yeah, we'll dash him to there. And then I'm going to have 2 inches remaining once I get him over the top. Which gets him to here. Okay. And then I guess that's it. You can counteract if you have anybody else.
I have no one in range.
You can do a move or whatever if you want. Or, I can't see what else you got. So you got that guy. Has he gotten to do a counteract?
He has not gotten to do a counteract, but at best he can move forward.
Yeah, but that's not going to help too much because he can't secure it at that point.
Right. Unless I had the super nifty Astartes trick that you can give him an extra APL during their counteract.
What I'm trying to do is get the skull within range so I can pop over the top and fire with an extra attack. So this guy will also, so he'll go, he'll get 2 to get over, 2 to get over, another 1 to get over, 2. So he'll get to have 1 inch remaining on the other side basically once he gets over. Which will put him right there.
Okay.
All right, and then that should be in range for, yeah, so they're both in range for the skull, and that's just a lot of work to get me 1 more attack dice.
Yep.
Okay, so we got 2 regular hits and a crit.
2 regular
3/4.
hits and a crit. That's 3/4, so there is a chance I can save them.
Yep, I'll just save him.
Yeah,
you're good.
I managed to get 1 crit save, and that's it.
That's all you need because it's only 6 damage.
He only has 4 remaining.
Oh, he has 4 remaining?
Yeah.
Oh, you have your health dice on your card.
Yeah, I stood it over there.
Gotcha. Okay, it was worth it then.
So he's a dead dude, and that wraps it up.
That wraps it. Cool.
So I'll get 1 for the crit op,
1 for the crit op.
and you'll get 2 for the crit op this time.
Yep. And then for the kill op,
How many are dead on your side?
you did kill 7
So that would put me at 3.
at 3, and I killed how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of 12, so that puts you at 4.
4.
And will bring you up an additional 1 because that means you beat me by 1, so you get the last 1 for the kill op.
Okay.
I should have 4 total for my tack op.
Mm-hmm.
And then my primary was tack op, so I'll get 2 for my primary.
Yep. And I don't think I'm getting squat for this because I chose tack op as well, and I only scored, I think, 1 for that right there.
Yeah, you scored 1 on that, so you would get...
Do I get 0 or do I get 1?
I think you would get... It's half rounded down, so you would get
rounded
1.
down. Well, half rounded down would be half of 1 rounded down is 0. Is it round down or up? Let's see. Where do I find it?
Oh, round up.
Round up. Okay, so I do get
That's how primary op works.
Cool. Well, that's nice of them. All right, so add it up. I've got 9, 10, 11. You've got 8, 12, 13, 14. Good game, my friend.
Dang. Oh, I definitely know a few places that I screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just went a little too aggressive to start
Mm.
and left a couple of shots open that I shouldn't have.
Yeah. I in retrospect, I obviously picked the wrong tack up. Like, you know, killing you at such a long range. Like, realistically, how am I going to get over there and jump on that building and get that without overextending like crazy?
So they can definitely do confirm kill, but you have to let the horde come to you.
Yeah, I've got to
It's that fine balance.
either that or play cagey and sort of force you to come to me by like maybe not
Right.
engaging so early.
Yeah.
But I did deploy in a position where like engagement started right off rip because I just wanted to get the game going. I wasn't thinking too deeply about it.
Yeah.
So once that gunfight started, I was just engaged and I wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to spill blood. That's why I'm here.
Yep. Absolutely.
Cool. Well, that was fun.
Absolutely.